Hello everyone, welcome to the Day Trading Coach. This is Wednesday, October 28th. Couple more days, Halloween is here. This is our 9 a.m. class, and we're going to assess the market. Of course, when we did the class last evening, we pretty much knew where the market was at. And we pretty much knew where the market was at. Coming into the market this morning, today I did not look at my Falcon 3. All I did, and I was pretty much involved with a lot of things. So this morning, all I did was open the look at my charts here, right in front of me. I look at this right in front of me. Looking at my Falcon 16, it looks like we are on a wave 3, wave 4, and a wave 5. This wave 5 doesn't seem to be complete because wave 3, it's just not enough distance. Because wave 3 is not extended. So looking over here, there's still a lot of pressure down, but a lot of pressure down as far as the separation between the eagle and the hawk. Smart money is flat, and this guy here looks like wants to be an extended wave 3. So if I look at this chart, I can either go up or still go down. Does that make sense? I can go up, eagle to hawk, or go down. Does that make sense? All right. Another thing I notice. So when a chart like this, it looks like it can go up and it can go down. And this is green. This chart is what I call let it go. It's neutral. So whatever the 16 wants to do, in this case, whatever the 16 wants to do here, whatever the 32 wants to do here, the 16, man, I need the Corona. Whatever the 32 wants to do, the 16, oh my God, you believe that? Oh, I want to start this all over again. Whatever the 60 wants to do, the 32 agree. Does that make sense? Whatever the 60 wants to do, the 32 agrees. Got it? Did I get that point across? So the 32 is okay, whatever you want to go. Right now, I look at the 32, it says whatever you want to go. The 16 here has hit the traveler. The hawk is flat, and it's pushing off of the eagle. Now, this has been a significant drop. You guys can see through here how this here has been a significant drop. So when the market has a significant drop and it has a double bottom, more times than none, it wants to break the double bottom before it goes back up. At the same token, right up here, we have a double top. So if I didn't have a double top here, and I had a double bottom here, and this market wants to push up, I wouldn't trust it. I would think it would break the bottom before it goes up. But because it has the double top first, then creates a double bottom, actually triple bottom, the odds are good this thing can go up to break the double top. So let's see if we can get this down. The market has had a tremendous drop. This chart tells me it's neutral. It can go up or down. And smart money also is flat. So I no longer, I could actually just minimize this chart, and for the next 2-3 hours, I could just focus on the 16, the 8. I would not have to deal with this. You follow what I'm saying? This chart is so neutral, and 1 wick up bar is 6.4. 1 wick down bar is 6.4. I could, for the next hour, pretty much just about trade just looking at this chart and this chart. So this is, okay, right here is a teaching that you need to really accept this teaching. Because a lot of times we invest so much time looking over here trying to analyze. Look, if I'm looking at this chart here at this point, right here, look at this. Hawk just open to the downside. Eagle is right open to the downside. Smart money is just pointing down, pointing down, pointing down. This chart, nothing's going to happen on this for some time. Plus, this chart can give us, it's already at 37 points. Look at that. It's already 7, but the pressure down here is 2 grand. That means I could not look, I don't have to look at this chart probably for another hour, 30 minutes, because the trend is where? Down. The trend is down. I don't really have to look at this market. So whatever the 16 and 8 wants to do, 16 and 8 gets good enough to push back up. That means we're going to break the eagle. So that's good. If the 16 and the 8 wants to keep pushed down, the 32 agrees. Can you guys see what I'm talking about? So now you take this information and you see, when you are listening to a coach, it always makes sense because you got brains. You are intelligent. It always makes sense when you are listening to a coach because a coach is explaining to you the facts. The coach is telling you the way things are. So it's very easy for you to say, clear, I got it. The thing you must catch on to you must really understand, is that just because you understand what I'm saying, it doesn't mean you are capable, when you by yourself, to analyze the way I just did. This is where, guys, to this day, we keep every single day looking at as to how do we explain, how do we make them see so they can learn faster. Don't you doubt for a moment that you guys as a group, you not in my mind, in my heart, I could say 24/7. I even have dreams about this. You guys are forever in our conscious. I just had a discussion with a young man here, and talking about what's going on, and he says, well, why don't you do this? I said, I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm not only responsible for my family. I'm not only responsible for my family, I'm responsible for hundreds of families at this time who paid me to help them change their lives. I can't just walk away. I can't, listen to me. There is even things I'd love to do I don't do just because I can't. I feel responsibility for all of you guys. You paid me to help you through a situation that can change your life forever. Your joy, your excitement is forever in my mind. So I can't just do anything just because I'm angry or because I'm tired or just because I don't want to anymore. So forever we are consistently thinking as to how we can help our members achieve the success that they believe they can have in the shortest period of time possible. I have these conversations with the coaches. I have these conversations with Janelle. I have this conversation with other members. So, but I need your assistance. I need you to realize what I'm talking about. You understand clearly, got it. Beautiful, but that's because someone is showing you the facts. But that's not ingrained in your subconscious mind. That's not a part of your makeup. For some of you already is, for some of you it's not. So if what I'm saying doesn't apply to you, just don't be offended. And I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just saying you understand because you're here. You understand because you're here. It's clear. I can explain. You have some knowledge of the software. I can explain the software, and you realize it. You see it. But it's not part of your makeup, if that makes sense. It's not embedded. It's not yet something that you can take this and tomorrow you look at it and you can duplicate what I'm saying. Matter of fact, it probably won't even pop into your mind because the tendency is to trade, 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 trade. Now, does that make sense what I just said? Do you guys know what I'm getting at? 76 of you here should be 76 yeses. Okay, now, so if you guys got this part now, then it's for you to, while you're there, listening, take some shorthand notes. Take some notes. Remember, this is Wednesday, October 28th. We are looking at the pre-market. We're looking right before the market open. I explained this to you. Sometime today, you want to go back to these charts and do exactly what I did, and now by yourself, explain to yourself why this chart is neutral, and you don't have to look at it. That now, because every time you want to look for trade, and you keep looking at this chart over and over again, it slows you down. It can even cause confusion. Let it go. It's a done deal. The dishes are done. The dishes are dry. The dishes are on the cabins. It's over. Forget about the dishes. Not until lunchtime or dinner time kind of thing. You guys do this, and you're going to evolve. You're going to evolve so fast. Because now, the time it takes to look at this takes away from the time to look at this or look at this. The time it takes to look at this, you could be looking at this at this. The time it takes to look at this, you could be looking at the 8 and a 4 as the sequence had taken place. Capiche? That means, you understand me? Got it. Okay. So, let go of this trade. You look at this one here, and now you come to realize by having 3 bottoms here, at the time when I was actually looking at it, there was like 2 bottoms. By having these bottoms here, and these were prior, then it's setting these up to go break those. You see that? If the market was like this, well, that's enough for now. Okay, so it has this here, this comes after. The odds are good that you're going to go up and break that. That's one part. And of course, the 32 agrees. Then you look at your 8. What is your 8 saying? What is the 8 saying? Wave 3, wave 4, and does this wave 4 look complete? Does this wave 4 look complete? Okay, and now the question is, so wave 4 doesn't look complete, so the question to you is this. If wave 4 doesn't look complete, why not? There's one simple answer. There's one simple answer. It's not Fibonacci. Leave the Fibonacci's out of the picture. Leave. Okay, the price action tells you this does not look like a wave 4. A wave 4 does not retrace to 61. Okay, a wave 4 retraced to 38, John. Flat, Alan Top. Yes, it's flat. It's flat. It's flat. So, it's flat. You got a Slim Jim. So, if this is 3 and this is 4 and this is flat, it can really have the ABCs to the upside. It doesn't even have a wave 1, 2, that cannot be. 3, that cannot be. So 1, 2, 3, that cannot be. 1, 2, that could be 1, 2 to go up for 3, for 4, for 5. You see it? Okay. A, B, C, D, E. That's not a good C. Not a good C. So, nothing about this is correct. Nothing about this is correct. So, if this one is neutral, and this one here did a triple bottom, and this does not look a wave 5 because this one here, it's not extended, so it should go down more. And then you got that up there, and you're pushing off, look, 1, 2, see it? And going green. And between here and here, smart money is holding. This thing could pop up. And a 3 and a 4 is not in, then this thing can pop up to finish the 4 before go down to the 5. The other thing to keep in mind is that this here is right there where the traveler is, yeah? That's right where the traveler is, right there. The market opens right there, and the market decided to go sideways for a period of time. It decided to go sideways for a period of time. Now, another thing is this. The market decided to go sideways for a period of time. So, the interesting thing is if the market goes sideways when it opens, and it goes sideways for 50 minutes or so, it tends to, and so here it is. This is a pull into the open. And if the market goes sideways for over 45 minutes, the odds are good it's going to pop right up. Boom. Here's the pull, and the market is going to go sideways. It's going sideways at the top of the pull. That means the odds are good the market is going to pop. This is all the information provided to you by the Golden Falcon Trading Pro. The Golden Falcon Trading Pro is telling you this is a 3. It's sideways. Eagle is above the hawk. This is not a 4. Eagle is above the hawk. So this thing should push up to finish the 4 before it comes down. I questioned this. I says, oops, is the eagle getting above the traveler and the hawk getting above the traveler and the eagle crossing the hawk to go finish the 5, but that's not a 4. I let it go. And it's interesting. Quite a few guys took this trade. Quite a few guys took this trade. Now look what's going on here. Look at here now. Hawk is flat. Eagle getting above the traveler. No smart money. No smart money. You get this wick up here, but you see, red, white, red, white, red, white, no, no. So now you got 1, 2, and white. When the market is sideways, you want to do everything you can to get as much communication on the direction you think the market should go. Is this holding white through here? See it? It's holding white through here. Now you're getting white, white, okay? And that's where I took my trade, right there. That's where I took my trade. And I exit my trade here. All I took was a 2.2 on this trade because, oh, I don't have it here. All I took was a 2.2 because as this market pushed up and the bars are going up, the hawk was dropping down. And of course, I did not put my target right to the hawk. I just took my 2.2 and I was happy with that. What I want to do is show you my chart. So I know Jason P took the trade here, and he extended a little bit more, and he got like $6,000 or something like that. And Ellen Top took the trade pretty much the same way, and quite a few guys did this trade, which is pretty impressive. I actually smile. I actually smile as it was exciting to see all you guys taking the trade, holding the trade, and managing the trade. Wendy, very good. Congratulations to all of you. And this trade was done by 9:41. 9:41. The trade was done by 9:41. It still went up a little bit more, but you know what? I was waiting for this. Up, down here for a period of time. I mean, look at the 4 from 9:37. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I saw this wick here, and I still wasn't satisfied. And but that's why I took it. And the thing kind of still bang a little bit more, and then it took off. And this trade is a trade for a profit of $2,200 with 20 contracts. 20 contracts. But imagine this. The ability, let me move this over here. Imagine this, the ability to just stay true to the technicals. The ability to just wait until the technicals all balanced more in your favor. And that's it. It was just fast. It was easy. Oh my God, $2,000 a day is $40,000 a month. It's almost $500,000 a year in a matter of minutes. In a matter of minutes. Well, normally, when the market, so this was the other thing I wanted to say. Normally, in a big scale of things, if the market it has a pole and sideways below the pole, like on this big chart, normally it tends to drop in this case. And I was looking at it. I said, there's the pole, market is going sideways, it should drop. But where is the fourth wave here? You see? This is why yesterday I was so insistent. Don't get locked on anything. It's not about, you are giving information. You are given information. Okay, so you can drive your car from point A to point B, and the road's supposed to be open, and you're supposed to travel the road. Except sometimes there is a garbage truck stuck in the middle of the road. You got to wait. Sometimes there's a train you're not expecting crossing the intersection, and you got to wait. Sometimes there is a parade. Sometimes there is an accident. Sometimes, right? So you make plans to travel from point A to point B. You expect to be there, for example, in 30 minutes. This time it's going to take you 45 minutes. Well, the market today, instead of doing this to the downside, it took a detour to the upside, but that makes sense because wave 3 is here and wave 4 is not in yet. Not in yet. And look what I see. I get out over here. I could have held a little bit more long. What for? Why would I want to hold it longer personally? I wouldn't. Now, Jason did. Great. Uh, um, and but look at where it came back. So now, after the market pushed up, here we are now. I want to present another thing to you. When you were looking at the market here to the upside, smart money, guys, a little bit going up here, it's not enough. There is not enough smart money built up to bust through this. There's not enough money built up. You see, there's not, because from the way the market went all the way down to here, it's only a tiny little bit here. There's barely a move up here. There's not enough power here to push up. In other words, okay, here, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Look at smart money here, right there. When this came down this way, if smart money here on a 32 looked like the smart money here on the 8, then you could think that you would, because of the wave 3, you could think now that this eagle would get above the hawk to start wave 4. Can you guys understand that? Okay. So now this is part of your studies. You see, this is part of your studies. You want to come to this chart here. So it's roughly at 10 o'clock this morning, right here. You want to look at this here, and you want to look at this here, and you could say, this thing is ready to go up to wave 4. But, because you got wave 3 here, pretty much extended, you could think, okay, this thing is ready to go now to wave 4. The hawk has crossed the traveler. But that's not the case with smart money. Smart money is saying no. Smart money is saying no, 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 no. But you take this scenario here with this scenario here, wave 3, and this one here, and you took this smart money from here and you put it here, then this is now ready from go from wave 3 up to wave 4. Well, yes, because if the price is going up, it's the same thing as this concept here. Very similar to this here, right? So the price is trying to go up, but smart money is not really going with it. It kind of pretty much stalled out. You see that? It pretty much stalled out. You would not expect. Now here's different. Here the hawk is already below the traveler. Here's the hawk really coming below the traveler. See that? The price is already inside of the eagle significant. You hit the 3, and then the market just, boom, took off to the upside. You need to, now, is this thing getting ready here to now push back up? So look at where the eagle is here, and look at where the eagle is here. And of course, too, when you're not sure on this chart, then you want to take a peekaboo at the 3-hour chart. But this is later. This is not right now. This is later. It's not right now. You got to get yourself really good at taking 2.2, 2.2, 2.2. You got to choose for yourself to get so knowledgeable as to how to take 2.2s that and keep observing. For example, if I take a trade and I take my 2.2 and the trade keeps going, I follow the trade mentally and I go about calculating as to when this thing should stop and turn. When I take a trade, for example, and the trade, I close my trade and then the trade keeps going, then I'm going to still I'm going to trade that trade with my mind. Because what that leads me to do, it leads me to, I know how to do this, and I'm educating myself as to, if I wanted to hold this trade, how do I manage this trade? Does that make sense? Yes? Um, questions? Questions? Well, I tell you, Andrew, 2.21 is done. That's mastery. That's mastery. Guys, we must insist, on our subconscious mind to speak consistently as is a done deal. As a done deal, a done deal. Glenn Taylor, my F-32 still shows Eagle well below Hawk and Traveler. I don't know. Refresh. Create another chart. Normally, when the charts, there is always a little bit of a difference, but nothing that dramatic. You got your chart all the way out? You got your chart all the way out? Okay, guys, you just got caught. You guys are looking at your charts. You're not supposed to have your charts open. You see that? You guys don't supposed to have your charts open. You just got caught. When was the last time? It doesn't matter if it's sim. It doesn't matter if it's cash. It doesn't matter if you're just learning. You're supposed to be focused on what I'm doing, not looking at charts. Now, there is such thing. I haven't done any cleaning in about maybe 3 months. There's such thing as corrupt data. For example, you'll open and close your charts many times. And when you do that, you could have corrupt data. Corrupt data could be like contaminated fuel. And the corrupt data, oh, here's something else too. How many days do you have back on your chart? How many days do you have back in your chart? Because different amount of days, if you played with the data, causes you to have different information. Okay? Causes you to have different information. For example, on this chart here, I have 20. So my 3, my 4, and my 8, I have 23 days. Where are you? See, my 16, 23 days. My 32, I have 80 days. Okay. The other thing you got to do, if that's not something that it's working for you, then you can contact. Well, send an email to help desk, and we will submit that to Shane, and Shane should be able to help you out. Yeah, but if it's been there for quite some time, I don't know how long it's been there, it can be corrupted. You could be getting also data from a different server than somebody else is. Internet speed can affect that. It's not a big deal. My charts can be totally different than you guys, and I'm still going to find trade setups. So don't make a big thing about this, guys. This is nothing new. For those of you who are new to here, yeah, it's new, but it's nothing new. So you guys can send to the help desk your request, and then we'll have Shane take a look and help you, assist you with that. Other questions? Guys, here's some information for you. Here's some information for you. Never, never allow NinjaTrader support to touch these charts. Don't you ever do it. You can ask them information, but never, never allow NinjaTrader to touch these charts. The moment they touch these charts and screw it up, you're going to have to pay for it to fix them. All right? If you need license for the dome, you contact NinjaTrader. If you have something to do with license or anything to do with the trading account, you contact your broker. Anything to do with the indicators, anything to do with the software, with the coaching, you contact help desk. Okay? Those guys have destroyed more software than you can't imagine. So I'm just saying, don't do that as a way not to get ourselves into things we don't want to have to deal with it. Any other questions? Any other questions? I'm going to end this class a little bit early. Look where it's going. Now look at this setup here. Look at this. So you got your fifth wave. Yeah, you got your fifth wave. Beautiful. Market pops. What does this look like to you guys here? What does this pattern look like to you here? The eagle is rolling above the hawk. You got ABCs in here. Beautiful. Jason, it is a nice one. Oops. This is a beautiful, everything about 1-2 is here. Everything. Here's a 1-2. 1-2, smart money tends to be around the first red line. Around the first red line. This thing pulled back. Right now it looks like, let me see, from here to here, 50%. Yep. This thing pulled back 50%. Here, what do you got here? You got a hawk that pretty much is already inside of the traveler to the downside. You got smart money building up. You have almost a double bottom. But here's the answer. It's right here. That is a beauty. You have all the buy-in taking place. See all the white bars? You got the eagle merged with a hawk. And the eagle is getting above the hawk or closer to the top of the hawk. Smart money here now, it's building up. So you got 1-2, you coming off this eagle, you pushing off of this eagle. The hawk here is that eagle. And this thing just takes off to go to that travelet. See that? But here, you wouldn't expect this thing to break this hawk and the traveler, because smart money, when this thing started, wasn't just there. It was just only as it hits and it starts to drop that smart money holds on, holds on, holds on, holds on. That's it. That's it for today. A pleasure being with you. Love you guys. And I'm working on timing here that class for energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Great work today in the market, guys. Keep it up. Please think of the things we've shared with you. Please, please, please.